if you're still awake. Alright, bye. Alright, there we're back. We should be back. Let me know. Let me know. Achoo! 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 Oh, we're back and I'm sneezing. Also, the sub pump is going crazy. The pump that gets all the water and the mud out for the we got big rain right now and the lightning, and it took out the power. All right, come on, Garny. I guess Picky Peck, you could also, if you'd like. We got the hat. We got to bring. I guess a girder could come with us. Come on, buddy. You probably have crush. And I guess, I don't know, Charmaine there, Charmeleon, you want to come too? Back, or I guess if we can bring one more, let's go Cyndaquil. Take me back to Willville. So, like, I'm really thinking about, like, what can we do with this big space? Like, obviously you're going to want to do it and have, like, these legendary moments happen to get the legendaries, but we don't really have to keep those areas, obviously. Like, we could tear them down and go from scratch. I'm like, am I making, like, an actual town? I also want to know, I got to look up how the co-op works, because that'd be really fun. Like, to just open up, like, an online thing and, like, make a town with people, and that where like all our bullshit could go. But I'm not sure. Also, people might just get bored with this game as like a viewing thing. Sorry, maybe Earth. I'm sorry. I have too many. People might just get bored with watching it, and then will just be like a fun, like. I think at minimum, the idea is like, I can build shit, show off the builds, like as if they were like a Minecraft build, and make little like TikToks and shorts about it, and just showing off builds. I think people, if they were going to watch like the whole process of the building happen, I could maybe do like time lapsing builds of stuff. There's like a lot of options to do with this. Come on, everybody, cross this bridge, this very precariously but safe bridge of train tracks. Come on, Girder, you got this. Who's having trouble? Charmeleon? Is it because they're fire types and they're scared of the water? Okay, you three hang out here for a second. Fellas, what's the problem? Alright, Charmeleon. If this is how we're gonna be, I guess we'll make you a bridge. They thought they were too good for the rail bridge. But yeah, I'm glad that we got this, at least see the ending to this game. We played the beginning, played the ending on stream. Got that, like, have that moment with everybody, and then can clip that and stuff. It was fun. Overall, very happy with Pokopia as, like, a game itself, and then also as, like, a content thing. Yippee! Like the bird said, yippee. Jax Christian. Yo, remember me? Remind me. But I want to say yes. How you doing? Welcome on back. When was the last time? Like, I'm gonna sound like an asshole, but I probably don't. But when was the last time you were here? Maybe it'll ring a bell. I want to say, like, Minecraft, maybe? He has a bad memory, don't be offended. Yeah, Jay will vouch for me. She'll tell me shit, and I'll fucking forget incredibly quickly. JK, I'm just messing with it. Bet. Oh, so is this your first time in the YouTube? That's a crazy bit. I do love that, though, because that would, like, it made me nervous. It would make people like, oh, I don't know, I don't remember this person. That's, like, the worst when you run into people. Jay will tell you. I'm, like, the worst with it. Shit, like, there was a thing where we saw one of my ex's brothers at a bar, and his new girlfriend waved me over to come talk to them, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck to say, and I just like fucking blanked. I just was over. I'm like, hey, bye. Like, I really, like, I fucking know, like, my entire 30 years of life social skills just like turned off in that moment. But we own it. It'd be so funny, like, that's them. Like, that's the brother. The Jax in the YouTube chat is the brother, like, big reveal. He's like, oh, it's that guy. I remember him at the thing. Nah, it's one of the, like, it's one of those things, like, maybe, like, 10 years ago, high school time, or college even, I would have been, like, super stressed and embarrassed about that moment. And I mean, I guess if I bring it up now, there must be a part of me that, like, still, like, thought about it, but it's, like, it doesn't, like, anyone who you're, like, is thinking about that is not thinking about that right now. They got their own lives. And that's a very, like, refreshing thought, and I feel like that's something I picked up post-college life. It was just, like, everybody's got too much shit going on to care about what you got going on, unless you're affecting them. For the most part, they ain't worried about you, which is very nice. It's very relaxing. Like, I'm just a dude playing Pokemon running around with Eevee right now. I wish I could just pick up Eevee in my hands and carry his ass. Nice room. Thank you. This is my basement. Well, it's not my basement. It's my dad's basement. It's Big Bill's basement. Which has also kind of become my room. I am the meme of the 30-year-old still living at home in his parents' basement playing video games. Not to immediately, like... And I think it's another thing I've learned growing up is just, like, self-shitting on yourself. Nobody really, like... Like, there's a bit where, like, haha, that's funny. But, like, most people don't want to, like, hear that or be around people who are constantly, like, putting themselves down. Because if you can't burn yourself up, like... That almost puts, like, on the pressure other people to break you up. And, like, that's been... That'll be stressful. And... kill the vibe. Or, like, it could you could join in and be like, yeah, fuck you, chud. And I'll be like, alright, I guess that's fair. And, like, all you said was nice room, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm a 30-year-old version with my fucking Pokemon. Not that last part. That part's, I'm born again. I love that bit too. I love saying born again virgin. I shout out to Barone for that one. Okay, I'm gonna go ask that to more people. Bet. Have a good night asking people that question. See if anybody else gets stressed as I did. It's that's a wholesome bit. Like there's like the people who were going into Tim's thing the other day and saying the bad words. Like that's not a good bit. But this is a good bit. That's a fun little pranky prank. Where do I find sea glass? What is the best way of... Am I about to Google it? Because I don't think I got the time to be running around looking for sea glass. I'm trying to see ass. Bars. Okay, what's it called? Sea glass fragments. Alright, what is the best way to get sea glass fragments in Pokopia? Best way to get sea glass fragments. Pokopia. Yes. Clean it up. Sea glass fragments? Question mark. Pokopia Reddit. I've been collecting them from Dream Islands. Pikachu Islands should have them most days. Okay. How to get sea glass fragments. They're found on the beach. Water-type Pokemon with specifics can drop them. The Pikachu doll... then you can use them in crafting. Is that really the only way to get it? That's crazy. That's gonna be like the hardest item to get. Honestly. Yeah, I guess we gotta go back and go to a Dream Island. You guys keep hanging out over here, I guess. There was somebody... I saw on TikTok a guy was going into TikTok lives and asking them if they like bologna. Oh, it was just to see people, how they would read Bologna. That's pretty funny. I feel like it's just you. It is pretty much just you. Gee, it is just you and I. I did feel weird. Like, I'm like, why did I put this back on? But, god damn it. We're too deep into it now. Also, I can put my badges on the wall, at least. This is less of a, like... This is less of a Twitch stream and more of, like a Zoom meeting. Or FaceTime. Which, I mean, I guess a lot of the early ones of us were just that. Look at all my badges up. Look at Shots Out hanging out in the bed. Oh, what? Curtains? I can dye the curtains? You're kidding me. Alright, well, we didn't put the curtain correctly. Come on, Pikachu. Time to go find sea glass. Yeah, I feel bad. The old man I trolled, I asked if he remembered me, and he started freaking out. He thought I fought beside him at war. What the fuck? That's crazy. That's fucked up. Like, if you just want to get comfy. Did have the whole island thing, so, like, you don't have to tonight. I do have to. I need to find, like, 50 of these things. Look at us. This could be us, Gia. How you doing, Paco? Welcome on in. Hello, hello. Gia, this could be me and you right now. I could be picking you up, and we could be going to Wawa. I ain't even joking, but then I said, oops, wrong guy. That's not really uncool. Oh, yeah. Your sea glass fragments, baby. We're living in the sea glass fragments. That's so funny. Hopefully he had a good laugh about that. It wasn't, like, mad about it. Alright, where are more of these glass things? I got spit. I have a tissue on the floor. I got a bunch of tissue. I gotta clean still. Roblox Plays just subscribed on YouTube. What's going on Roblox Plays? Bro, I gotta play Roblox on YouTube at some point. I think it'd be really funny. I've never played Roblox that much, but my one buddy, gross. No, I spit on the tissue, don't worry. I got a cold. I've never played Roblox by myself, but my one buddy played it and made me play it with him, and it had some funny bits. I think just streaming random Roblox games that people suggest could get funny, but I also don't trust the internet to send us in a safe way. Oh, here's mud. Okay, so the mud, you have to bring a Pokemon with you. Like, I have to bring Piplup to clean up this mud with me. And that gets you more of these sea glasses. I did not know this island worked that way. Okay. Alright, well that's a good idea. Or at least, that's way less... I was gonna say, getting these sea glass things are gonna be a pain in the ass if you could only get them in, that one city. But it's just not... It's just gonna take a while. Every day, gonna have to come to this Pikachu island and... pick up the shells. I apparently owe him $20. That's bad. Dude, I can't believe you would give him the $20. How good he was in war. One set of knitting supplies. Hell yeah. First he goes to war and then you don't give him the $20 you owe him? It's messed up. The music in this game is so goddamn good. I hope Nintendo adds this to their little music app. I'm always looking for an excuse to use that. I know, like, you just go on YouTube and someone's already uploaded it, I'm sure, but I think it's funny having the Nintendo music app. At one part I feel bad, the other it was laughing. I mean, that's like when you're going for that bit. I think that's so funny to do that as a response to somebody coming up to you and being like, "Oh, hey, do you remember me?" And just I'd be like, "Oh yeah, you're that guy," and give like a completely fake answer. It's like, "Oh, you're the guy I saw on the news. You did that horrible thing." And they're like, no, wait, I didn't do that. They're like, no, yeah, it was you. You were in that commercial. I remember with the kelp cereal. And he's like, I never eat the kelp cereal. It's like, you remember. Oh, habitat information. Oh, amp guitar stage. That's pretty sick. Get to be Toxels evolutions. I need your advice. My daughter's been sobbing every day. Oh, My daughter's been sobbing every night recently. She keeps asking if she wants to see Mary, and she cries and cries. I tried telling her, I tried giving her a plush toy that looks like Mary, but she got angry and yelled at me saying it wasn't the same. How are things with your family? I hope you're not going through the same thing, but if you happen to have any ideas what to do, please let me know. Aw. That was a girl who was upset about having to leave, like, her Mareep. I would assume it's a Mareep because the nickname. But they had to leave their Pokemon behind. Aw. And there was dads emailing her. I'm assuming, that's my putting together that story. These dads are emailing about how their daughters are sad, or asking how their family are. I think now they opened up the door to, like, a whole sequel, if not, like, another game. Just talking about the story, like, what happened with the humans when they went into space. Spoilers. Have you watched One Piece? I have only seen, like, there's, like, a movie special that covers a lot of the One Piece story. I've seen up to what that movie covers. My buddies put it on. They're like, oh, this is a good way to start. And it, like, got up to the point where, like, the one girl's, like, stabbing herself in the arm. And then the big nose guy with the slingshot, like, saves a town. And there's, like, a douchebag shark guy they beat up. And then the one dude is, like, a chef and, like, eats his own leg or some shit. Or his partner or his dad eats his own leg to save him when they're, like, starving on an island. And then there's a guy who, like, wants to be the best sword guy. And then there's a sword guy who, like, puts a sword in his mouth. They might be the same guy. You should watch the live action. My buddy said don't watch the live action show and watch the regular one first. And I'm like, damn it. I'm torn. Because we did this, like, escape room about, it was escape room themed around the live action one. And I kind of was considering it, but I don't have a Netflix account. But if I were to ever get a Netflix account, I probably would watch it. I mean, I get the gist of, like, the beginnings of it, but I don't know, like, too much that goes on, like, further on. I know he's Luffy the Pirate King. He ate a bite of gum gum. I remember watching the English dub. Back when it was on, like, WB with, like, Sonic X, and I would see a couple episodes back then. But I was really only there to watch, like, Sonic, Kirby, and Dragon Ball. It's actually really good. I'm definitely down to give it a shot. There's a couple of shows on Netflix I'd want to see. The Pokemon one, the Pokemon Concierge, that'd be really cute. Oh, I got a Mystery Slate. Fuck, what's the other? The K-pop Demon Hunters would probably be cool to finally see in full. Squid Games is one I've been putting off for, like, ever. And, like, it's not one of those shows I feel like I'd really be that interested in, but it feels like it's become such, like, an icon at this point. At least, like, on the internet meme culture, that I'm like, I feel like I'm lost on not actually. Same with Breaking Bad. There's a lot of shows that have, like, memes that I see that I never watched and don't know them outside the memes. Same with, like, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I felt like such a chud. Chud, not weeb, not gamer based, not rad as fuck. When, like, my nephew, or not, it was like my younger cousin, and he was in high school at the time, and he's talking to me about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Where did all my shards of glass just go? Where did my shards of glass go? There we are. We only got 35 from that? Are you kidding me? Yes, I want to go back, and I want Piplup, and then I have to come back here again. I've never seen you watch a show. Gia, we have watched Gravity Falls. I've watched Amphibia since I've known you. I've watched Hunter x Hunter. The old one and the new one. Make sure your phone is plugged in case power goes out. Yes, my phone is plugged in case the power goes out again. Yeah, early on, we were streaming, and then the power died because we're having a storm, I guess. They said it was going to storm earlier, and then it, like, never happened, but I guess it eventually did come. Okay, what is Piplup's power? Piplup. All. Piplup. What do you do? Piplup, Piplup, Piplup. Your power is water. Okay, so how many that I've befriended in this area have water ability? Squirtle, Slowpoke, Shellos, only pink Shellos, Goomy, and Polion, Lotan. Are you the right? I don't think you're the right one. Are both Shellos the same? I'm colorblind. Okay, you're the one with the little swoopies on your head. I guess they would give the same. Okay, yeah. Oh wait. Yeah, they both have water. I don't know why I'm overthinking it. Come on. Come with me, little friend. If you get Netflix, watch Resident Alien. Put that on the list. I gotta go. Have a good night. Good day. Jax, appreciate you for popping out and hanging in. Hanging out tonight and tell me your funny story. Have a good rest of your day. We're going back to the island. For the One Piece. The One Piece is real. That's 3 shows in almost 7 years. What else did we watch? We watched, like the first season of Dave at one point. We watched so many Halloween movies. We've watched Lego Masters, so much so that I have a keychain with the golden brick. Look at Shellos hanging out with me. What a good little boy. I want to talk about that ending again. That was so goddamn cute, the way they built it up. Because, like, by the end of doing it, I'm like, alright, I'm collecting all of these items, and Team Rocket's gonna use them in some way. And I thought they were gonna do something bad. Like, I'm like, what could they do with the washing machine? And then by the end, it's like a Game Boy and a refrigerator. I'm like, what are we doing here? And then they're just like, get a cute picture of the thing most important to you. I'm like, that's so... My thing is, like, why would they not just... I mean, I guess... I don't know. Why would they not just tell you it? Like, that was the plan? But I guess that would, like... I don't know. It would ruin the air of mystery. And I guess if somebody knew the plan, maybe they wouldn't go through with it. But who could... I don't know. You got this, baby. I don't super understand this one. Because if, like... leave it to me. So cute. Also, I like that the little personalities they have to have different sayings, because, like, if you bring, like, a Charmander to do something, he's like, I've got this! And you bring the Shellos, and she's like, leave it to me, I got it. Don't you worry. But, I'm like, if they're already bubbling things, why can't they just clean it? Also, why are there no shells? I didn't know a little splooshes happened in here. Where are the shells? There's gotta be a better way to get shells. Sea glass or whatever. Austin John plays. I'm gonna need a video. I need a video of you telling me how to do this better. But yeah, tomorrow before the Soul Link starts, I'm I definitely want to get the videos done. We got a lot of videos to edit. We'll fix up some of the stream stuff. And I guess if I have like nothing else to do by the end of the day and we're waiting on Tim, I'll do shiny hunting. I'll set up get back on the Squirtle Charmander grind. Sounds like the move. I don't think these are gonna give us. Oh, is it the big chunks? I think it's the big glob that have something underneath it. I think I'm just wasting my time trying to clean anything else. There's gotta be more. There's gotta be. Oh, a seashell, really? Oh, and now I'm hungry. Yeah, no. Oh, here's one. I guess I should also be looking deep in the water. Because I see one all the way out here. Gotta go hella deep for these. Oh, you die before I can even get to them? You're kidding me. No. We're getting it. You're not gonna tantalize me with a thing right here. Oh, what the hell? Why would you place it there if I can't get it? I guess anything in this, like, deep dark, you can't reach. What if I go, like, right here and suck? Got it. Yeah, get wrecked. Pokopia not telling me I can't pick up these items that are clearly right there for me to pick up. Yeah, if you... Okay, so if you go too far in... Does anybody care about this? If I stand here and suck. Nope. That one's probably too far, actually. Me. I'm glad you do. Alright, we just got two more. I'm drowning. Imagine if, like, you died and you lost all your... oh, here's some goopies. Is there any goopy chunks over here? Does not look like it. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, what are we at? Also, you can't check your inventory as a Lapras. Alright, we only need like 9 more. We're so close. Sea cells, seashells, seashells. Oh, here's one. I wonder if I check the actual beach level. Don't forget Shellos. I spilled something again? What did you spill now? You're like, I've spilled the beans and I've told the secret. Okay. Alright, do what you want to do. Okay, I have 2 guesses. If I check the beaches of this area, and then the main beach. Oh, this place looks nice. Who's here? Oh, somebody's by the vending machine. Oh, it's Charge-a-Bug! My boy! Let's go, Charge-a-Bug. From the food to digest, it generates electricity that is stored energy in its electric sac. P is stored in the balls, fellas. Confirmed. Okay, I don't think the game probably considers these beaches the same way the other beach are. Are you good? What did you spill? Why are you always making a mess? Ooh. It's clean now. Good. What did you spill? Oh, there's some. Something for my hands. Oh no. Making a mess. Oh, come on now. They have these things so deep in the water. Got it? And then we drown. I panic. Hi, Piplup. Piplup, we gotta build Piplup a really nice house to live in. Like, I want to give Piplup either like a very like resort beachy or straight up build its like mystery dungeon house with like its face, because I feel like Piplup would be pretty easy for that. I mean, most of them are all the same, they're just a big circle, but Piplup is only a few colors. Piplup needs to live with you. We will make a Piplup house to live with me. It needs to. Oh shit! Piplup! Piplup! Piplup, wake up! I know you're tired, but wake up. This is just like real life. Piplup! I need you to spit on things for me. This is also just like real life. Come on, Piplup! Oh, the concrete. I was wondering what the concrete slabs have been used for in the game, because I've got that item, but like, I haven't seen them yet. Apparently they're just over some water. Like, again, there's so many. I'm like done the main story of the game, and there's so much of the towns that have not been refurbished. The big bird screamed and scared me. Oh, there's just squishy clay sitting here. Also, I don't know if this goop, like, respawns, or if this is just something I've missed completely. I think there's a big chance I just missed it. Also, I'm like, now that we know that like, the Zapdos, Moltres, Articuno, they have like a whole big build that you have to do, and that's probably going to take a whole day for those to finish. I wonder if you have to do that for the other legends, like Raikou and them. Because I've seen people who have Raikou in their town. I hope not every one of these needs 50 sea glass. The other ones are going to have something else that's different. Oh, I don't even have all the brick. Oh, damn it. Well, at least I got fire guys over there. And I can just get squishy glaive really fast. But I think I'm going to end the stream after I get these sea glass things. It's a funny little bit for Piplup, and that's it. That's all this had to be. And I'll finish this another time. But I feel like this may be like if I don't have like a full-on plan for something, this is probably like the end of sporadic Pokopia streams, just to hang out and play the game. But it's been fun. I'm gonna like skim through the other streams and see if I can grab any more clips out of it. But I'll have to make a cute little, like, a house for me and Piplup. I'll make a little cute house for... Actually, it might be right over here. This might be a good spot for me and Piplup. Because right now there's 2 house plots. I could take these 2 house plots and make, like, a... But these aren't very beach. It's like the harbor, kind of. I feel like Piplup would want to live near the beach and have, like, a little beachy front yard, beachfront property. Okay, we have enough. Alright, let's see. Where do we want to build Piplup's house? Let's think about this right now, while we're thinking about it. Sorry, Piplup. Woo! Ploop. Wrapping up. I don't know what these are for, outside of just sending, trading with, Gimme Ghoul. Thanks, bro. Got some cute seeds. Okay. Again, these are like in the main city. So, like, I feel like this is, like, your, like, downtown. This is where, like, your main events would be, like a mart. Like, I could put a Pokemart over there, and then, like, this could be, like, a restaurant. Like, this is where your living's happening. This is where the parties are at. And then this is, like, kind of like a residential into, like, leaving the shore town. This is kind of like an industrial place where the charging happens. But it also, this could be, like, I could make that, like, an industrial thing. And then clean this up to be, like, this is, like, the boardwalky thing. Because it already has the pier right here. So I could, like, finish this pier and have it go, like, out that direction and that direction. And maybe even connect it into Smeargle's little hut that goes on over here. This right here, right in front of... and then you have Snorlax's whole thing. Over here, actually, might be a spot that we didn't really, didn't see too much in the actual playthrough. Is it already kind of like is built up for like a little beach house. Oh, this is like a little restaurant here too. Um, what I could do is peer out and then make like a house on the pier for me and Piplup to live in. That could be kind of cute. And then the other only option really is all the way over there. There's a few houses, but I feel like that one's kind of boring. This one also, right here behind Smeargles into this little patch here, we could like terraform out some beach. And it could be like this little like private area. I'm like thinking way too hard about this, but I feel like Gia is enjoying me like thinking what is our hypothetical now how do I go down and pick this up? I can't really pick things up as him, can I? No. Also, this is weird. How did I never notice this? I'm sure I did, I just had forgotten. But I got the sail fossil, so now I get a Mora. So this was worth coming up here for. This game's so great. Like, I'm really, like... I like, there's, like, some games that, like, go on for too long. And I feel like this, like, stayed its welcome just long enough before it got, like, maybe too boring. This got another... I got the Tundra Fossil. Or it got, like, too repetitive. Because, like, you really do... Like, when you break down what you actually do in this game, you're just... You go to a new area, you solve all the Pokemon's little problems, and then you move on. And then you have, like, side missions. Which is cute. And fun and neat. Oh, our house could be in here. We could have this whole little valley. Because I, like, also this part is, like, it's separated away, but I do know, I don't know, you kind of want near the beach, you would think. There could be, like, a big, like, ocean, or, like, I could make this, like, a big, like, lake. I could also just tear down this whole wall, Mr. Gorbachev. Another one of these things. I saw a video when I was watching the kids today, and it was on, like, the YouTube recommendation, and it was, like, tips for beginners in Pokopia, and it was, like, don't do this, and it was saying, like, don't get your things appraised, and I'm like, why not? And I never clicked it, and I've already beaten the game, and I'm like, why would I not appraise these? Ooh, Crobat. Elevated yellow grass. Okay. Let's just put some grass here. And now there are no elevated yellow grass. That's another thing. If you don't go out of your way and you follow the game very linearly, like the elevated things, they didn't really like show up for me until I got into the sky zone. Like I didn't see the elevated grass stuff, but that could have been a thing this entire time. So like it really opens up. Like people could have their own. Oh, look at this! I've never even seen this area yet. What the hell? Like, I feel like I explored these areas, like, pretty thoroughly. And the fact that I'm seeing all this new shit, it's really making me think I didn't. These areas are huge. And the fact that you can customize them all up now like this. Ooh! Zorua. Okay. Bro, pick up the flower. This was also something in the main game I did not do nearly enough, was just pick up flowers. If I wanted to move them, I would cut them and then regrow them like a dumbass. Breezy flower bin. And then to find another piece, like, it just... It does not want me to turn it off. Seriously. And that's how I feel like the entire, like, playthrough of this game was, like, you don't want to turn it off. The game doesn't want you to turn it off. It wants you to sit there until you're like your stomach starts hurting because you don't want to go to the bathroom. It's like that addicted. At least that's how I was. That's my review of Pokopia now that I'm in the end of it. The game was so addictive, it made me not want to go to the bathroom. Well, what was up with Pikachu? Well, oh, the Pikachu. We did skip. That wasn't a thing that I didn't do on stream, so you did miss that whole little story. So that little Pikachu, it used up all its energy protecting its friends during the natural disasters, that it used up all of its electricity and then fell asleep. That's basically what it was, and it's got like a very like posh way of speaking. It's very cute. Very, very into this little guy. Oh dear, whatever shall we do? Pikachu. Pardon me, Willie. I have a favour to ask. Can I borrow you for a moment? What you need? It has to do with my inability to generate electricity. When I first woke up, I couldn't recall the reason why my electricity was gone. But the more time I spend here, the more my memories has returned a little bit in pieces. And I recall an important memory from long ago. What memory? I see. I had something of a little family before, some younger Pokemon who were frail and feeble, so I got into a habit of sharing my electricity with them. But there came a day when the whole lot of them fell ill all at once, and in response, I took things a bit too far. I pushed myself to the absolute limit, trying to share even more electricity with them, I couldn't. I couldn't generate a single spark after that. If, by chance, my little family members have also returned to the area, I would be so delighted to see them again. Could I trouble you to ask? Okay. Oh, thank you. In that case, I ask you to look for Pichu first? Oh, that's cute. I didn't think this was gonna be a thing where we actually got to save its little peoples. Adorable. Pichu was the reliable one, was always looking to bear the burdens of others, but Pichu always craved love and attention the most. I can hardly wait to shower them with affection when we're reunited. If you do find Pichu, please bring them to me. I would love you. I would fucking kiss you in the mouth. I would love you. I would be in your debt. So yeah, it literally is just a Pikachu. So is he just a Pikachu? Also, I think it's a girl Pikachu or a boy Pikachu? It looks like it's a boy. No, it's a girl. I had a feeling. I'm like, the way it's portrayed is like this protective mother. I think it's a girl. By the writing. Yeah, it's a girl Pichu because it's got the little heart tail. She's so cute. Look at her. She's like a little old mother. But yeah. It's funny that they gave a recap right of this, because if you were paying attention during the story, you got the little bits and pieces what happened to her. But they just kind of, I guess, wanted to make sure they wanted to recap you on what happened. He sounded like Pooh. I don't know why that was the voice I was going with. Oh, why bother? And Pikachu. No, that's just the nickname that they gave it. Why is her name different? They just kind of gave her that nickname. They were like, "Oh, you're more like a Pikachu," and I'm like, "I don't know what that means, but sure." So that's why they call it Pikachu. Same with Moslax. It's just a Snorlax who lost a battle and got pissed and tried to sleep it off. That's the Dex entry. Yes, here's Snorlax, sleep Pokemon. This Pokemon tried to sleep off a bad mood after it lost a fight, but slept so long that dirt piled up around it, leaving it buried. During its long slumber, it forgot about the Pokemon that it lost to. So it got so depressed, it just slept and forgot what we were even fighting about in the begin with. Smeargle, also, I don't really understand him. This Pokemon secretes multicolored body fluids from the tip of its tail and uses it as paint, which is one gross. The longer I think about it, it hopes to paint the landscapes of its birthplace one day. What is? I'm assuming its birthplace is Johto, but also like, why is this Smeargle special? Decorator Smeargle? He just has like a mustache. And then where's Pikachu? Where's Pikachu at? Do I not have Pikachu in our decks? No, there it is. Like, there's no normal Pikachu. Pale version. I guess there will be another normal Pikachu at some point, but when its friends were sick, this Pokemon repeatedly shared its own energy with them. As a result, its physical structure changed, and it is unable to generate electricity. But it's still an electric type somehow, and not like normal or ghost or anything. Very, very strange. So they have names. Like, this is Mosslax. It's not Snorlax. It's weird. Harley, dude, I just grinded 2 hours of the day gone, and it was so worth it. Also, I love Pokemon. Hell yeah. Were you playing this game? Because the hours can run away from you in Pokopia. I just finished the main story tonight, and I have 65 hours in this game. In, like, the week. How long's this game been out? Like, barely a week? Also, there's an update for it. Oh, there's a system update. Oh. No, I don't want to do a system update right now. Hi, Gloom. Also, the whole SSN is here. And I'm like, you have this whole, like, beachy area with the sand. If you were to just destroy the entire SSN, which is doable, and then you have all that space to do something with, that's also an option. I'm trying to think of, like, other cool boats that exist that, like, you could, like, mod that into, like, or not mod that into, but, like, build into with that. Oh, actually, that would be sick. A giant whale, like, you know, in Pokemon Sword and Shield, the DLC island, there was like a whale lord off the side. There could be like just a big whale lord statue out in the ocean. Also, this was the other spot I was thinking for the Piplup house. It's a smaller area, but I think if we knocked everything down, connected the two of these together, like Piplup could, like, there could be multiple things living over here. Like, I could just where the Gregs could live. Like, this could be like the little Gia island where I pick all of Gia's favorites and put them in one spot together. I think that might be the move. Also, I found the pop-in. This is the pop-in distance, if you were curious. At least for the electricity. You can see on that light post. It turns off if I go this far away. It turns back on if I go this far away. Turn off. Turn on. Well, time to drown Ditto and head to bed. Can you move Pokemon in? Oh, yeah. So, like, Switch 1 could never. Absolutely not. So, like, I could build, like, one big house, right? Like, so I kind of explained this on the TikTok with the apartment. So what you could do is build one really long building. Oh yeah, the boat. The boat. Sorry. Yeah. You're like, before you go on more tangents, get locked into, because this is how this game works. you're like, I haven't gone to the. That's the other thing. When you don't go to the one island for a while and you're doing other shit, when you do eventually come back to that new island, your stuff you were building is done. There's new Pokemon that showed up. New people have requests for you. It's like this is easy. Like we're easily gonna hit 100 hours just to get the Pokédex on top of like doing whatever multiplayer creative island shit we end up doing. This guy is just sleeping in the grass. Save that picture for later. Oh, I was making a joke about getting Machoke feet pics before. Now I can get Machamp feet pics. And you can see the bottom. That's the moneymaker right there. Look at the toes. He's got 4 of them. That's actually kind of weird. He's got only 2 toes, but 5 fingers. Odd. Never noticed. But yeah, you can move Pokemon onto the boat. Ooh, that'd be kind of cool, putting like some ghost Pokemon on the ship. Because then it could kind of be like, because it's an abandoned ship, and then they did that abandoned ship thing. Back on, Ores. But yeah, I think this is a good spot to end it. In the puppy house. Alright. Good night to anybody who's listening. Mostly Gia.